Alright, we're just gonna get right into things here. No fuss, no muss. We're on our way to Bloom Park with A-Set as my passenger, so let's go. Although, apparently I can talk to her here. So, well, first look.
Mr. Date, shouldn't you keep your eyes on the road?
He should, yes. It's like, but I can't help but look at your beauty, A-Set. A-Set. I keep wanting to say A-Set, but it's A-Set.
Don't worry about it. I'm a professional.
Smooth. Let's see. Why did you become an idol?
Well, I guess it was because I've always wanted to be famous, you know?
Is that it? Just wanted to be famous?
I want to be famous, get on TV, be a household name.
But you're not there yet.
It's alright. Internet stars do better if they don't sell out.
Well, I feel like she just called out so many internet stars with just this one line.
Internet star?
Ota didn't tell you? I'm most famous on the internet. I do songs, and dances, and play video games and stuff on stream.
Sounds all very normal for a teenager. and not just for a teenager. I mean, here I am, 38 years old, doing the same thing, but the only difference is I don't have the means to stream.
Have you heard of Shovel Forge?
Shovel Forge? I have not.
Shovel Forge is a game in which you manipulate cubes on the terrain to build structures.
Okay, it kind of sounds like Minecraft in a way.
I've been focusing a lot on that game lately.
What about being on TV?
I'm not very popular yet. I can only get on TV as a background singer or something.
It sounds like she's just like starting out.
I don't get many gigs either.
How did you start working for Lemniscate?
Well, at first all I did was stream from home. And then, not to sound cocky, but I started getting pretty big. I started getting offers from agencies.
And one of them was Lemniscate?
Well, not exactly.
Huh?
My mom's actually an old friend of the president of the agency.
Small world, right?
A friend of Renju's?
Yeah. So I asked him for advice one day. You know, you have to be careful. Even a place that looks legitimate with an office and everything can be sketchy.
True. You never know what goes on behind the closed doors, no matter what kind of business it is.
And my mom and I didn't know anything about the industry at all. Anyway, one day Mr. Okiura said to come see him at his office, and he hooked me up.
It just seemed to just go so quickly for her. And naturally, by the sounds of it. Do you have any questions for me?
Questions. What's it like being a detective?
Wouldn't know much about that.
Yeah. Since he doesn't remember anything past 6 years ago.
I'm not a detective.
But you are a cop, right?
Yes.
Right? But I'm not on the crimes unit.
What? Wait, what? How is he not on the crimes unit if he's investigating a murder crime?
Then what unit are you in?
What indeed?
You aren't gonna tell me? Please?
Come on, Date. Give her something. At least a little something to satiate her curiosity. Nothing?
What are you doing?
What is she doing?
Just thinking about posting that video.
Oh, how about not, okay?
Whoa, hold up now.
Well then, tell me!
About that video.
You know, now that I think about it, wouldn't you get in trouble for that video too?
Yeah. Wouldn't she? It's like trying to use her feminine wiles on a cop of all persons.
What?
The video. You're an idol, right? You have a status to maintain.
That too, yeah.
If that video went viral, I think you'd be in trouble too.
It's okay.
It is?
I was just thinking the same thing.
Because sometime real soon,
Yes?
I'm going to die.
What? Excuse me? Explain yourself. Good. Even I was like, does not compute.
What?
I can see into the future.
Excuse me?
I know when I'm going to die.
I mean, so what, is she psychic then?
Just kidding!
Like, seriously? She... You are so mischievous, Aset. God, don't scare me like that. That's the last thing I want.
I hope so.
Anyway, I'm not going down without a fight.
Well, that's good.
So I will release that video if you don't cooperate.
Yeah, boy. She's a handful, isn't she? Regardless, I mean, even though that we just met her and just getting to know her, I still really like her. It's like, it's the pink hair. It's the pink hair, man. Let's see. About my department? What?
I'm part of a special investigation unit known as ABIS.
Oh, okay.
Date!
What's wrong, Iba?
I don't have a choice.
What's ABIS?
Advanced Brain Investigation Squad. The public doesn't know about it.
Wow, cool!
Don't tell anyone.
I promise I won't. I swear to the Egyptian goddess Isis.
That's a very specific god to swear to. Why Isis? Ask for her real name. I am rather curious what her real name is. Will she even tell me?
By the way, I didn't catch your name.
You really want to know?
It's okay if you don't want to tell me.
I would really like to know. I mean, Aset is obviously a stage name, right? So, what is her real name?
Iris.
Iris? Are you serious?
Iris Sagan.
Iris Sagan.
I know, weird, right?
Not really. I wonder if there's any connection to that winter iris flower that was in Date's dream. I just wonder.
Ratty cake, baker's man.
What the?
Bake me a cake as fast as you can. Pat it, poke it, fill it with fruit.
Something wrong?
That was her when she was a child. Did... I mean, that was almost like a flash of memory. I mean, like Date has like deep in his head has a hidden memory of Iris as a child. He must know her from back then. But obviously now that she's much older, she just doesn't remember Date?
No, it's nothing.
It could be everything. It could be a key to unlocking his dreams, I feel. I didn't get to ask her all the questions that I had for her that were available. But I feel like that was a really important one, and so I'm glad that I was witness to that one. Bloom Park, Saturday, 1:12 p.m.
Excuse me, you Kaname Date?
I am.
That's right.
And the girl?
She's an important witness for this case.
Yep.
We've got business here.
Oh, okay.
Just like that, it's okay for Iris to be here. Iris couldn't hold back her excitement and rushed onto the scene. I do wonder if Ota knows her real name. I mean, him being a big fan of hers, he probably does, but I would just kind of like some confirmation. Well, before we do, I completely forgot last time to check my case notes. Yeah, updated people here. Iris, name Iris Sagan, 18, birthday's October 26th. Profession, high school senior / internet idol. Like singing, dancing, the occult. she likes the occult, huh? She would get along real well with a particular princess. Iris's and Mizuki. Dislikes scary people. Appropriate dislike, I feel. Hobbies, singing, dancing, and let's plays. Much how I am doing right now. Skills runs extremely fast. How fast? Iris is an internet idol, musician, belonging to the entertainment office Lemniscate. Her stage name is Aset, but her fans call her Tessa. She is Hitomi's daughter and is good friends with Ota and Mizuki. Okay, and go down to Ota Matsushita, 24, who sounds like he's like 12. Birthday, June 8th, fellow Gemini. Profession, light novel author, self-declared though. Likes, of course, Aset, aka Tessa, and chocolate. Good thing to like. I like chocolate myself. Dislikes Tessa's enemies, of course, and preachy people. Hobbies, net idols, and maid cafes. How are net idols a hobby? Exactly. Not to mention maid cafes. Skills, cooking omelet rice. That sounds good. Driving. Oh, he can drive, okay. And sock puppeting. Which he really shouldn't do. Ota is Mayumi's son, an enthusiastic follower of Aset. He often pushes the boundary between idols and fans. He writes his own light novels and gets editing advice from his friend Mizuki. It's like a 12-year-old is his proofreader, which I find kind of hilarious. That you think at the age of 24 he could do that himself. Mayumi Matsushita, 54 years old. Birthday's August 31st. Profession, part-time worker at her own diner? She's only part-time at her own diner. Alright. Likes floral patterns. Ota, of course. And Takedo. That must be your husband. Dislikes witches. AKA, a certain idol that Ota is infatuated with. And everything that witch does. Yes. Maybe if she actually met Iris, maybe her perception of Iris would change. Maybe. Hobbies, cleaning the shop. That's not much of a hobby. And making soy sauce. Skills, everyday cuisine, and obscure puns. Obscure puns. Alright. Mayumi is Ota's mother. Over 30 years ago, she and her husband took out significant loans to open Matsushita Diner near the Kawasaki district. She's been running the diner ever since. Lately, her memory has begun to get spotty. Oh. That's a shame. And my appendix got updated as well. Nile. A social networking service that allows you to exchange instant messages via smartphones and PC. My dream is to one day make stamps for this application. Aset, you bet. A kind of call and response game that Aset plays with her fans. Okay. Japanese idols often create a special cheer or slogan for their fans to memorize and chant at concerts. Huh. A-Set's cheer works by A-Set announcing a category and having her fan come up with 2 words that rhyme with A-Set in that category. Okay. It's like I was wondering why Ota kept saying A-Set's name at the end. Now I know. Shovel Forge. Shovel Forge, a masterpiece of sandbox video games in which you create structures by stacking cubes on a map. A sandbox game refers to games in which there is no story or goal, allowing the player to just relax and play. And that's exactly what Minecraft is, isn't it? I'm not into Minecraft myself, so I mean, while I'm a creative person, Minecraft just doesn't interest me. The name Shovel Forge is a parody of a popular game in the same genre, which I will not mention for legal reasons. Except I just did it, but the game won't. That's funny. Otoin Kyoma, Ota's pen name. He came up with it by starting with a popular fictional character reference, then spelling out the name in hiragana, then changing the letters to kanji, each character of which containing a certain meaning. Huh, okay. So he really did think about this pen name then. Volatile solvents, liquids that vaporize at room temperature. Toluene, acetone, and ethanol are volatile solvents. Cloud storage, online storage utilizing cloud computing. To put it simply, you can imagine it as a storage device of digital data on a network. Like iCloud. Sub, abbreviation for sub-account. An account that is managed by the same individual as another main account. Yeah, I have that myself with YouTube. It's like I've been on YouTube since like 2007. You know, but it hasn't been until really more currently that I've decided to really become have more of a presence on YouTube. I did try the whole vlogging thing, but I quickly found that my life really isn't all that interesting to vlog about. I mean, not much goes on in my life. Sink. Remember when Date said, "I'm used to sinking"? That was a pun. Date is a sinker at ABIS, which is why he made that comment. Okay. I didn't catch that was a pun. Underground. Iris said that she doesn't get many gigs. She is more popular in the underground music scene, which nowadays means the internet. Usually, the underground in this sense means that it's like more of like a shady business. But I guess that's not what it means anymore. I guess in the context of this game. Diss. Slang for to insult. Originally an American word, it has found its way to Japan. Possibly an abbreviation of disrespect. Jocko, or Jaco, however which way it's supposed to be pronounced. A concert hall or an event venue. Lemniscate, a talent agency in which Renju Okioda owns. A lemniscate is a curve represented by equation. COS20 for the polar coordinates for equation equals equation in the orthogonal coordinate system. If that's still confusing to you, don't worry. It's confusing to me too. The curve has a shape like... I've seen this symbol before. I'm trying to remember what it is. And I can't remember. And in Japanese, it's called Renju-kei, making it perfect for the name of a company Renju owns. Makes complete sense, yes. Gig, a show, typically a musical performance. Iris said that she does not get many gigs. Looks like the other cops are like patrolling the area, keeping an eye on things. A local cop. What? Maybe I can talk to this one. No. Well, I've already looked at everything here. I guess I'll just go up here. Last night I found Mizuki inside the central column. Why was she in there? Good question. I mean, why would she stay there and hide in the column with what seems to be the murder weapon in her hands? It's like, what's the story behind this exactly? Iris, look. Iris is investigating the horse, looking over it curiously. So I can talk to her. Before I talk to her, though, I can look at this horse a little closer.
Last night, Shoko's corpse was on top of the horse.
It has been removed.
I can see that, Iba. Thank you. You didn't need to tell me that.
The body has been transported to headquarters for autopsy and review.
Zoom in here. I don't see anything particular on this horse. Shoko's corpse was tied up here. Wait a second.
Iba, can you show me the earliest recorded images of the scene of the crime?
What is your intention?
Did someone come back here and clean up?
Shoko's cause of death was blood loss from multiple stab wounds with the ice pick. Naturally, there should be plenty of blood.
Yeah. That's why I'm thinking someone came back here and cleaned the horse off.
Agreed.
But there isn't a single drop on the horse. And it was like this when we found it.
Correct. There are no signs of blood being wiped or washed off either.
Really?
That must mean... She was already dead when she was tied to this horse. That's what that means. She was already dead. She was killed elsewhere. Let's see. Well, what are you doing?
I was trying to find some clues.
She's a natural detective, huh?
Or maybe maybe she's an idol who moonlights as a detective?
Mr. Date, was the body on top of this horse here?
was, yes.
Yeah, that's the one.
Seems like some kind of ritual murder to me.
Ritual murder.
Maybe a religious cult sacrificing her to the devil or something.
Okay, this is her occult side coming out here. I feel. I don't think it's that, Iris.
They conducted their ritual here. Like shadowy, hooded figures going around and around, stabbing her one by one.
That's quite an imagination. But, do you have any proof?
Yeah. It's like, need proof of that, Iris.
I do.
Excuse me?
Well, let's hear it.
Why do you think this is a ritual
The horses.
murder?
Horse? Sounds kind of like Horus, right?
Huh. It does. That's clever. That's very clever. She's a sharp one.
What are you talking about?
You don't know Horus? Horus is the Egyptian god of the sky and sun. The right eye is the eye of Ra, and that's the sun. The left eye is the eye of Wadjet, and that one is the moon.
It's funny how this comes up with the sun and the moon when the same thing came up in my Let's Play of Little Hope.
It's the same idea behind the Eye of Providence.
Albeit a little differently anyway.
The Eye of Providence?
The all-seeing eye.
Huh. The all-seeing eye, the Illuminati, huh?
Oh, I see. Just like what's on the back of a $1 bill.
Yes, that as well.
Yeah, exactly. The Eye of Providence is supposed to be the symbol of Freemasonry and the Illuminati.
Yep.
Starting to see the picture?
I am, yes.
Not really.
Come on, Date. You have to be smarter than this. I can ask her again about the ritual murder.
I remember Ota describing the scene. He said there was an ice pick stabbed into the corpse's left eye socket. Horus? Providence? Left eye? There has to be some kind of meaning to this.
Wait, what did you just say?
What?
The ice pick was inside the victim's left eye socket?
Yeah?
Ota told you that? He's sure that's what he saw.
Like that sounds a little fishy, doesn't it? I mean, how would Ota know that exactly? I mean, we saw that little flashback of him and Mizuki here, and he took off like a scared little rabbit. Like, immediately. So, how would he know this exactly?
Yeah. Why?
When we arrived at the scene, the ice pick was not in the victim's eye socket.
Yeah, it was in Mizuki's hands.
If Ota's telling the truth...
He would have no reason to lie about such a detail.
I mean, he had like
I mean, he may have seen it, but he didn't. It just didn't like register for him to say anything about it to Date. And seeing that he only like caught a glimpse of her, he wouldn't have been able to see every little detail of the body, of what happened to it. So regardless, it's like with the ice pick, he would have noticed that right away, but he wouldn't have been able to see any other details about the corpse.
Mizuki?
You're not really going to think that Mizuki did this, are you, Date? Come on. Mizuki could have taken the ice pick out of her mom's eye, but why would she take it out? It's like we need her to wake up so we can question her, get her side of the story. But stop moving, Iris. Let's see. Have you been here before?
When I was younger, but not since it closed. Kawasaki is restricted, right? No one's supposed to be here.
This amusement park, Bloom Park, is located at the heart of the Kawasaki district. It was closed 8 years ago.
What caused it to close?
The closure was due to an accident at a nearby chemical plant.
Well, chemical plant, huh? What happened? Like an explosion?
An explosion caused massive amounts of chemical pollutants to contaminate the area.
And that would be an environmental concern, so it makes complete sense why this district is just like, I guess, like a dead district. It's like no one's allowed here for the safety of their own health.
The government quickly issued evacuation orders. Eventually, the entire district was deemed unsafe for habitation and restricted. Therefore, Bloom Park was permanently closed.
Which is really unfortunate. It's an amusement park being closed down.
But a restricted area doesn't mean much if there aren't enough officers to patrol it.
Very true. Very true.
There's still plenty of ways in. You can even get in by boat. Hell, some people ignore the evac order and are still living here.
Oh, they are?
Are they okay?
Yeah. It's like, I'm wondering that too.
I don't know. But if anything happened to them, it'd be their own fault.
Yeah.
Are we safe?
I hope so.
We are, yeah. Decontamination for this area is basically done. The chemical concentration around here isn't high enough to hurt you. You could run a marathon here and be okay.
But it's still off limits, right?
Yes, legally. That keeps the media out, at least. I'm glad. It's quieter than it usually is. Hey, Iris, I don't know what you're trying to accomplish here, but you're wasting your time.
Yeah, it's like, why? What is her end goal here by coming here?
What do you mean?
The cops already scoured the place. They didn't find any leads, not a single clue. If they had, they would have notified ABIS.
Iba?
Hey, Iba, do you want to come out of my eye socket and introduce yourself?
My partner.
Your partner? I don't see anybody.
It's like, just look into my left eye. It's like, look real close. Look deep into my eye.
She's right in front of your eyes.
Or is she in front of my eyes?
Huh?
He's just confusing her now. We should go.
Oh, come on! Just a little longer.
It's the only option I have left. Sorry, Iris.
No. I'm already in enough trouble bringing a civilian in here.
It's like, Iris is sad, sad Iris.
Okay, I guess.
Iris?
Hey, you alright? Are you okay?
Morning sickness.
What?
I'm kidding. It's not like I would know.
Get on. I'll give you a ride home.
Yes,
Yep.
score.
Piggyback.
Just wondering, but how much do you weigh?
Don't you know it's rude to ask a lady that?
Yeah,
105
seriously.
pounds.
I see. 105, huh?
You can tell just by lifting me?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Your back is so warm, Mr. Date.
Is it getting just a tad hot in here? Well, that was a little concerning. It's like, what exactly happened? Huh, Iris? Iris is sitting in the passenger seat. She seems to be doing okay. How are you feeling?
Oh, horrible.
Shame.
Oh, you should worry about me more.
It's like, I'm worried. I am worried. It's like, Date should be more worried.
Looks like you're feeling better now.
Maybe I'm just acting.
Even though I still worry about you, Iris. I can't help it.
Yeah, I don't think so.
What if I threw up right here?
Go ahead then.
I would put it right back where it came from.
It's like, puke comes out. It does not go back in, Date. Come on.
Ew, that makes me actually want to throw up.
Iris opened the passenger window.
Wait, seriously?
What?
No, but I am kind of warm.
The current temperature is 70 degrees Fahrenheit, humidity 60%. It is unlikely that heat would be a factor.
Hey, Date,
Yes.
they say when you stick your hand out of a car going 100, you get a rush like you're holding D cups.
Pardon? Pardon?
Hey, watch it! You'll get your arm ripped off.
Relax, I'm invincible.
Iris. Sweetie, please. You're not invincible.
My arm regenerates like an alien's.
You hope. You only hope it did.
It would.
Didn't you tell me that you're gonna die soon?
He's kind of got her there.
It feels strange.
Your hand?
No, not that. It feels like I've met you before.
I mean, we definitely have. That, I want to call it a memory glimmer. That memory glimmer of Date's before. It's like he definitely knows her. But he just doesn't remember. And given that Iris was just a kid at the time, it's like as time goes by, you know, she has forgotten about it. Dots.
Well, that's nice. But if you don't get your damn hand back in this car right now...
Okay. The wind feels nice.
Actually, the way that they're kind of interacting right now, it's as if they're like father and daughter. It's like just the intonation in their voice. It just feels that way to me, that they're father and daughter. I mean, Date's 30 years old, right? According to his bio. So, although, wait, she's supposed to be 18 right now. Oh, Sagan residence. Now that I think about it, he can't be her father. I mean, he's 30 years old, she's 18. He wouldn't have had a child at the age of, what would that be? Basic math. It's like, sometimes I have trouble with just basic math. He would have been a teenager. So he can't be her father. So, I don't know, maybe he was a neighbor, or maybe an uncle. Maybe, yeah, that's a possibility, I guess. Maybe he's her uncle. I mean, it just seems kind of a familial between them. Just a little bit, anyway. It's like, of course, I may be jumping the gun in coming to that kind of conclusion, but just the way that they were just talking there made me think that they have some familial tie. But I'm not completely sold on it quite yet. So I guess we'll see what happens between the two of them. How their relationship unfolds here.
You should come in.
No, that's all right. I'm gonna head home.
It's like, do you live alone?
Boo! Going home already?
I mean, doesn't he have to get back to the police station, though? I said my goodbyes, then turned to leave. But out of the corner of my eye... What?
Oh, hello. Oh.
Oh, who is this, Iris?
This is the girl in his dream. Oh. Oh, things are slowly, like, things are slowly being pieced together here. It's like she was in his dream. There was the white iris plant. So we're really gonna have to decipher his dream. Oh God, this is very interesting now that she has come up again. I felt my body freeze. It's like she looks nice. Is this Iris's mother? I mean, she looks about to be Date's age, though. I could be wrong, though. Because that woman, she's... It's like first we saw her on the couch in his dream. But then as we unlocked the room, essentially escaped from the room, then we found her dead. Oh God, what does this all mean? Things are already getting extremely interesting. No, it can't be. It can't be. I felt like my mind and body were being torn in opposite directions. As I stood there, stunned, Iris grabbed my hand.
Come on, I'll make some tea.
She just dragged him in there. Oh. And this is the room that we were in his dream as well.
You're...
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. What's your name?
I'm Iris's mother, Hitomi.
Hitomi. Okay. She is Iris's mother.
Miss Hitomi.
And you are?
Kaname Date from the MPD.
Police?
That's right.
Are you a detective?
I am.
No, Mom. Mr. Date said he's...
Iris?
He is a detective, though.
Oh, right. It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
It's like, how can she just brush that away? After an awkward silence, Iris brought us some tea on a tray. She put everything down on the table and sat down on the sofa. Oh, man. Yeah. Exactly the room in his dream. Ooh, this piano piece. This is very somber. It's a shoebox. I wonder what they smell like. Excuse me? Why would you want to smell inside a shoebox?
You are beyond perverted.
Thank you, Ira. That is a weird perversion.
Hey, these thoughts are private, okay?
Yeah, they are. But still, it's like, well, I don't want to have those thoughts going on in my head about Date. A dining table.
We could always sit here and ask the spirits what they think.
What, and whip out a Ouija board? It's like, yeah, that could go over well. I don't think so.
It's not a divining table.
Okay, that was a good pun. Winter iris flowers?
The flowers.
It's an iris.
Like you.
An iris. I thought those bloom in May.
That's the winter iris. Iris ungicularis.
She even knows the Latin for it.
They bloom in the cold.
They bloomed just this morning.
I see.
In the language of flowers, the iris means good news and hope.
In the language of flowers, okay. How about in the language of people, Iris?
When I saw the flowers this morning, I just knew something good would happen.
It's like dots all around. Well, I've talked to Iris so much already. I almost wanted to just talk to Hitome. Find out a little bit about her. I mean, you really, like I said before, you really shouldn't ask this to a woman, but may I ask how old you are? Oh, wait, before I do. I saw her. I saw her in my dream last night. Dots. No, that's impossible. Okay.
I'm 37.
37. Okay, so she's older than Date.
And Miss Iris here is 18?
Yes, we've already established that.
Yup.
Young enough.
You were very young when you had her.
Yes, just 19 years old.
What about your husband?
That's a touchy subject, isn't it? I don't really want to pry, given her non-verbal reaction here. Not to mention the look on her face.
I don't have one.
Divorce?
Mr. Date, please.
It's all right, Iris. I've never been married.
You've never been married. Okay, so when she was 19, she got pregnant out of wedlock and had Iris. Who's the father?
A single mother.
Yes.
Where do you work?
I'm a teacher at the local elementary school.
The teacher.
That would explain the workbooks on the table.
Must be a tough job.
Oh, not for me.
She loves teaching.
I love children. Even the struggles and challenges are quite rewarding for me.
And now the big question.
By the way, I heard that you were friends with the president of Lemniscate, Mr. Okiura.
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High.
Okay.
We've known each other for 20 years now.
Eitoku High.
You know it?
I know everything on the internet.
It's like, are you gloating, Aiba? Do you know Renju's ex-wife?
Yes, I do.
She does.
But I only met her twice.
And that, what? That dream of Date's with her dead, with her murdered. I assume that would have to have some tie to Shoko's death. But to what purpose?
Once at Renju's wedding, and then again just a few months ago. Why do you ask?
He's not gonna tell her?
No reason.
Unless she already knows about her death.
Do you know?
I feel like I do.
Sorry for the strange question.
It's okay.
It just feels like we've met before.
No. This is the first time we've met.
So, if Date has known Iris since she was a kid, Hitome would know Date as well from back then. Right? So, what happened in between? Is it though? Is it really?
Of course.
Iris? Iris is looking this way. Towards me. You look chipper. You were saying you seem to be doing well now. How long have you been living here? You look chipper.
You think so?
Yes. It's like I love this sprite of hers here. It's like she just looks so happy. Just all smiles. It's like I feel like Ota, that I'm so infatuated with her.
Yeah.
I was just thinking about a hunch I had this morning.
Oh?
A hunch.
There are flowers blooming behind me, right?
Yeah.
There are, yeah? What about them?
Well, why are you laughing? About the flowers. Iris was hinting about the flowers blooming behind her. Okay, so she wants me to look at them? A winter iris. It means good news and hope. Iris is hinting about the flowers blooming behind her. Is that it? I'm confused. I guess I'll move on to a different question. You seem to be doing well now.
Yeah, thanks to you. I feel as tough as a lion. Rawr!
Good. That's good. That roar was adorable.
How am I supposed to react to that?
Don't think about it. You'll only hurt yourself.
Thank you, Iva. That made me laugh. Let's see. You were saying about what? It's like, what is this?
Mr. Date, please drink your tea. It's getting cold.
From where I'm sitting, seeing yours, your and your mother's tea, it's still steaming.
Oh, right.
We haven't even touched our cups.
Well then, let's have a sip.
Tea.
Are you left-handed?
I mean, she did use her left hand.
Oh,
I actually want some tea now.
Mom used to be right-handed.
Used to be. Did something happen to her right hand to where she can't use it effectively anymore?
But now...
Some kind of accident, maybe?
it locked up on me.
Locked up on you.
Ah, I see.
I want to examine her hand. How long have you been living here?
Since I was born. And Mom was living here before that.
I grew up in this house. I've made a lot of memories here. I've thought about moving before, but I just couldn't bring myself to leave this place.
Why were you considering moving?
Well, because there was... well, I don't know.
Huh?
Curious. It's like, what am I missing with the flowers? It's like I examined them. I don't know what the game wants from me with the flowers. Illuminati, a secret society allegedly founded in Ingolstadt, Bavaria in 1776. Originally just a private club of university professors and students, but now it has become... Actually, I better stop now before I mysteriously disappear. Smart move. TOA, time of arrival. Whoa. Freemasons. Why is there a bunch of Illuminati signs around this one? A fraternity founded sometime between the late 16th century and the early 17th century. Publicly, they are an organization devoted to the improvement of moral character. But in reality, they Eye of Providence, a symbol from Christian theology depicted as an eye enclosed in a triangle. Providence, meaning of divinity and guidance, and an eye that represents God's all-seeing eye that looks down on all of humanity. Originally, the Eye of Providence was not defined to be either the right or left eye specifically. However, most depictions of the Eye of Providence today are drawn as the left eye. Very interesting. I seriously don't know what the game wants from me. But it's mysterious object. I didn't click on this. There's a calendar and a strange object on the shelf. It reminds me of a kind of angel. What is that object? Huh. I hope we learn more about this mysterious object. Oh, there's another one up here. I can't examine that one, though. Microwave.
Iva, let me know if you're cold.
Hey, what?
I'll pop you in there and warm you up.
I would suggest putting your heart in there first.
Wow, Iva. Wow. A refrigerator.
Date, how do you put a giraffe in a refrigerator?
What?
You got me on that one. How?
The solution is this. You open the door, put the giraffe in, and close the door.
A giraffe wouldn't even fit. What?
What kind of a riddle is that?
Yeah.
Another riddle. How do you put an elephant in the refrigerator?
Hell if I know. Elephant, I know.
Isn't it the same answer? Open the door, put it in, close the...
Incorrect. The giraffe is already inside. You must remove the giraffe before you put the elephant inside.
Oh my god. Iva, stop! Stop!
That is the solution.
Your riddles could use some work.
Yeah, seriously. Oh god. Well, I have looked at everything in this room, I think now. And I don't see a single other thing to interact with these flowers. It's like, Unless can I interact with that switch in the back? I don't think I can. Nope. What is it about the flowers? I want to know. I mean, why is this still lingering? Am I missing something? Someone please tell me. So I know. I guess for now, goodbye.
Well, I think it's time for me to be heading home.
I stood and headed for the door. Iris and Hitome stood politely.
Mr. Date, we'll see each other again, right?
Sure.
You sure you want that? I'm a cop after all.
I mean, I want to see Iris again. Please, Date, say yes.
If you ever see me again, it probably won't be under the best of circumstances.
I mean, couldn't we just be friends?
Oh.
But because you're Mizuki's friend, yeah, we might see each other again.
There we go, yeah. I mean, since Mizuki lives with Date, it's like Iris could just go over to their place and, hang out. That way she could see Date again. It's like, make it a sleepover.
She is kind of like my roommate after all.
What?
Yeah. She doesn't know that.
Anyway, be seeing you.
The handshake. Oh,
Excuse me.
other hand.
Well,
There you go.
I should head home.
All right. Take care, Date.
You too. Hitome seems really nice. Like mother, like daughter. Even though Iris can be quite
Date, let's
handful.
go over the facts of the case.
I think we'll go over the facts of the case next time. I'm stopping it here. So, boy, some interesting development here. It's like our dream becomes manifest, and we meet the person in our dream, in Date's dream. Oh my god. That's huge. That is huge. So, I'll be very interested to see how this unfolds. So, oh boy. Already this game is so interesting, and I'm like so invested in this game. It's like so much mystery already, and I love it. I love a good mystery. And I'm looking forward to finding out the truth. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed watching, and thank you all for watching as well. And if you enjoyed the video and want to see more, like, favorite, and claw that subscribe button to become part of the pack. And as always, everyone, I hope you all have a wonderful day or night, wherever you may be.